Hey, look, man, this is going to be a long one today, bro, because this one kind of So, of course, man, I didn't know nothing about this David character, man. I didn't know who this was, bro. I don't listen to his music. I don't really play I don't play Fortnite at all. Of course, my kids play the Fortnite and with their friends and stuff like that. So I wasn't familiar who the heck David was, man. I don't spell the name like I know to spell it, and I see the fours and all this type of thing, man. I'm like, who is this dude, bro? And then I see the young lady. I'm gonna be real. I seen it on Instagram. I seen a car, and I didn't know what it was at first, and I was scrolling up. Then next thing you know, it hit the internet like crazy. Oh man, this girl was chopped up. She was 13, 14, 15 years old, little girl, man. She was missing for a year or so. And now we found her in the front of the truck of a Tesla. What? Then I started to say, man, let me look into this story and find out who this guy is, because I never heard of him, G. I never heard of him a day in my life, bro. Never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm going to look into it, man. So I first started off doing my little research and listening to his music, right? You know what I mean? Romantic, homicide, these different music. And for me, his music sounded like funeral music, man. I swear, man, I was listening to his music, bro, and I started thinking about past exes, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit is demonic. Whatever he putting on these motherfucking soundtracks, man. This shit, and they say this man is a billion screens on these tracks that he made, right? You know what I'm saying? With his voice and his illustration, they had a concert, bro, where they had a casket and people signing the books. I said, that's diabolical, bro. Dark as ever. They said this kid was one of them kids that like the anime. I like anime. I'm a Dragon Ball Z guy, right? He liked the anime. He tied the rags around his eyes and that samurai stuff and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. You dig what I'm saying? But this shit dark as a motherfucker. That nigga, I mean, bro, music was dark as hell, bro. Like, dark, man. That shit was like funeral music to the core, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But let's not get too quick. I'm gonna dive into all of this shit, man. But I seen it and said it was David that did it. And I'm like, a lot of people say he got set up because the shit was so stupid. That's why niggas was saying he got set up, bro. You know what I mean? Why would a nigga chop a little 15, 16-year-old, 13, 14 little girl and put her in the front of your Tesla and drive the car down the block and say, yo, come tow this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's gotta be diabolical and stupid, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so this is what got me really confused. So I never really talked about this shit because it got me confused as hell, bro. So I seen two Celeste, right? So I seen one clip of a video that says it was a Celeste. I think she was like 23. The other Celeste was like 23 or 20. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hold on. I said, I'm confused as hell, bro. So was he really talking to the underage girl, or was he really with this Celeste that was 23 or 20? I'm confused as hell because both of them motherfuckers look alike. So that mean I'm even more diabolical. I'm like, is this real? Is this fake? I'm thinking this shit was all fake in the beginning. I ain't gonna cap to you. I see Charleston White say they trying to set the young boy up. You know how that shit be in Hollywood. You remember, what was it, Eazy-E, right? And I remember Suge Knight said something on a talk show about somebody poking somebody with a needle or something and giving them the, you know what I mean, the HV. You know, I can't say all the stuff up here. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. What they get at Eazy-E. They say that shit all from like trying to lead a label, trying to, you know what I mean, move his own way. And they did some sucker shit to Eazy-E. You know what I'm saying? They say Eazy-E ain't never get that shit for no girl. They said somebody poked Eazy-E up or some shit, man. You feel me? And Bone Thugs and Harmony, all them niggas said the same shit. You know what I mean? It was foul play on Eazy-E. They ain't get that shit for no girl. They set him up type shit. You know what I mean? But Charleston White, and I think somebody said Cat Williams was like, they setting the young boy up. Like I said before, this shit look crazy as hell. And the reason why I said it look crazy as hell because I couldn't understand how a person gonna chop somebody up, put them in your own motherfucking car and drive it up the street. That shit sounds dumb as hell. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't condone nobody doing that to nobody, let alone a kid. But that shit sounds stupid as a bitch. I'm a cut in a Tesla though, nigga. In a Tesla, don't them motherfuckers got 24-hour cameras and shit in that motherfucker? And you gonna drive the car up the street? Come on, bro. That shit look like a fucking setup, my nigga. Then I'm like, hold up. Maybe I'm tripping. This shit look weird as hell, bro. That's what I'm saying. Then they say, oh man, the man was 15 talking to a 10-year-old. So that means he was in high school and this girl was in elementary school. And I'm like, is that real? Then a lot of people came. The teacher came out, said they seen the Tesla, him picking her up. Then the family member, a mama, say that she was talking to some guy named David. Then they showed a clip of the arcade, right? So this was even, that's why I keep saying it fucked me up. Listen to me, guys. This shit be fucking me up because I don't understand who is who. You dig what I'm saying? Now, y'all, everybody saying they know who is who. Nigga, the other Celeste looked just like the Celeste right there. Was that actually the 20-year-old Celeste that was in the arcade? Or was that the other Celeste? I don't fucking know, bro. They go off the black hoodie. They said, what was the Gap hoodie or some shit? They like, oh yeah, the Gap hoodie was in this picture, so that was the young Celeste. Then they like, oh no, it wasn't David that did the murder. They said it was the security guard that did the murder. I'm like, why the fuck the security guard do a murder to a little kid? They said the security guard fucking introduced him to the 10-year-old. I'm like, my nigga, that shit diabolical, nigga. I'm like, hold on, this shit just getting weird as hell, bro. And I'm like, hold on, this man committed a murder. These people all over social media, swear to God, they got the evidence on this motherfucker. But yet this nigga walking free. Never alone that, fuck the walking free gang. Follow me with this shit. So David, right, was on Fortnite this shit the other night. I'm like, my nigga on Fortnite and he walking free, but he guilty. This shit diabolical with a kid though, bro. A kid. They said allegedly this nigga was talking to her at 10. But he was in high school at 15. Then she was what, 13, 14 or some shit? That nigga like 20 or some shit. What is like a 5-year, 6-year difference and shit? I'm like, nigga, is it real? Is it fake? I don't fucking know. I've been looking at this case the whole time and I can't get the conclusion of this shit. I'm trying to figure out, was the 20-year-old Celeste, okay, the tattoo, right? That shit. They said the other Celeste, both of the Celestes got the shit tattoo. Is that real? I'm confused as hell, bro. Okay, so where the fuck does other Celeste come from? I'm confused as hell, bro. Like, I'm lost, bro. I never seen a case more diabolical in my fucking life. Let alone they got a murder, supposed to be alleged person that unalived somebody, right? Walk free. Nigga, Lil Durk had with a murder for hire, and they locked his ass up, right? They locked Lil Durk up. They locked Diddy up, motherfucker. They locked fucking NBA Youngboy up. I done seen niggas get locked up for a trespassing charge, nigga, in the hood. And you trying to tell me this celebrity that got money could be a flight risk, they let this motherfucker not only walk out of the state and shit, they basically saying he ain't even a suspect in this murder trial. So I'm asking the people, right, how did y'all come to the conclusion that it was David? That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? When all the evidence seemed like bullshit. What type of nigga gonna chop somebody up, put it in the front of their own shit, and drive it up the fucking block? Unless you mentally ill or crazy, my guy. That shit sounds diabolical and stupid, nigga. I'm gonna kill a motherfucker. I'm gonna unalive a motherfucker, my bad. I'm gonna unalive a motherfucker, put him in the front of my truck and ride the bitch up the street, my nigga. That shit sound crazy, my nigga. That shit sound crazy, dog. I don't know. I don't know. You got two people on the internet right now. You got a bunch of people that 100% believe he did it. And then you got them other people that believe this is some conspiracy, some Hollywood, witchcraft and darkness. I mean, the man music sound like funeral music, dog. It sounds like some really dark, depressing thing. Like when I listened to his music, it felt like he was super in love with this individual, right? And I feel like I said before, you know, that young love. When, let's say, for instance, he was messing with this little young girl, right? That girl is not developed mentally to be able to be a woman or to understand how to be a wife or a woman. She's a kid. Just think about when we grew up as kids, how many relationships we was in high school and middle school. You know what I mean? How many people we was dating at one time and talking to at one time. Like, we were trying to talk to the whole damn school, especially like a woman. She probably had multiple options. Then you got to go to this thing, right? Did she actually like him or she like his status, right? So go to that part too. Did she like him or like his status? You know what I mean? For him to be making all this heartbreaking music and shit, it had to be something where she didn't really like the dude like that, but she liked his status. He got a Tesla. He got success on the internet. He's getting money. But I like the dude that going to my school. That's the dude I'm in love with. That's what she loves. She loved the dude at the school. But it's so cool to be around a dude that got money, that got success, that the world like. But I don't really like this dude. I just like what he have. I don't like him. It could be some shit like that. Because when I'm listening to the music, it seems like a detachment where one person is super in love and another person not super in love. That's what it seemed like in this stuff. You died in the back of my mind. would mean that the person had done some diabolical shit that you didn't really fucking like. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to kill off the feelings that you felt and the moment that you felt those feelings, that love. You know what I'm saying? I'm super in love with this person, but they're not equally giving me the same love back. Well, it's impossible for the girl to do that, especially if they said she came up in a troubled home. You know what I mean? And she might not even fucking like you. She like your status and what you can provide, but she don't like you. You know what I'm saying? She like that other dude at her school, you know what I mean, that she's very attracted to. But she fucking with you because you got a little money and a little fame and success. So when I heard all these fucking songs, I'm just like, maybe that was the case. You know what I mean? That she was in love with somebody else and maybe he found out about this and that. But still, this whole shit don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? It just don't sound, I don't see the guilty shit yet. You know what I mean? Was he messing with that Celeste? Was he messing with the other Celeste? Nigga, I'm confused as hell, bro. You know what I mean? Is this real? Is this fake? Because I know the internet will push a fake narrative out there. The internet will push a fake narrative out this bitch, man. Let's keep it a bean. They'll push a fake narrative. And they'll pay all these different people to say this fake shit. I'm just still confused about all this shit, man. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, parenting. Why is the parents ain't involved in this shit? You know what I'm saying, man? Where the hell the parents at, man, and all this shit, man? You trying to tell me she been missing for a whole goddamn year? A whole year? And then she end up in the fucking trunk of somebody's car? Damn, that shit hurtful to watch, bro. That shit hurtful as hell. Let alone this girl was 10 years old. And what bro was in like high school? Fucking with a 10. Like, bro, when we went to school, we wanted older people. But nigga, we ain't never say, I'm about to go to the elementary school to pick up my girlfriend. In high school, I'm about to go. Man, it was so many beautiful women when we was in high school that why the fuck would I go to an elementary school to pick up a 10-year-old? You know what I'm saying? Like a 9 or 10-year-old. Why the fuck would I do that? If I'm in high school and all these beautiful women walking across me, I'm about to go pick up a 10-year-old? I got me a car, I'm like 15, 16, I got my driver's license, and I'm about to go to elementary school to pick up my girlfriend for 10 years old. Like, nigga, where that come at? What, niggas won't never doing no goofy shit like that. When I used to tell the story, it used to be 15-year-old girls, 15, 16-year-old girls that used to date like guys that was like 19, 20, right? And they used to pick them up, drop them off. Not no 10-year-olds, bro. Not no 10-year-olds, bro. This shit crazy. 10 years old, though, my nigga. This sick out here, bro. This shit is hella sick out this mother. A 10-year-old, my nigga. High school dating a 10-year-old, my nigga. Come on, that shit can't be real, G. A 10-year-old, though. That's wild work, bro. When I used to tell them stories, I said 15, 16 dating like a 20-year-old or some shit like that. That was probably a little dope boy in the neighborhood. But I ain't never heard a nigga that was like 15 talking to no 10-year-old, bro. Like, hell no, I ain't never heard that shit, bro. This shit out here getting dark, bro. And it's another thing for I'm making the video too fucking long. But it's another thing that I say, man. Parents are starting to look at their kids as like a problem and not a gift. And I feel like a lot of times the love in the home ain't there. So these kids be going outside the home to find love. I don't know if that's the case, but a lot of cases be like this why these kids run away because they feel like their family don't love them. Don't be the parent that make your kids feel like that you don't love them and they end up in somebody's motherfucking trunk. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, this shit crazy as hell. I still can't get a conclusion of what really happened in these moments of hurt, end up getting chopped the fuck up and put in this car like this. This shit is so fucking diabolical and sinister to me. Sinister is even at 15 talking to a little 10-year-old. It's crazy as fuck. I never was in high school thinking I need to pick up elementary school kids and shit. Shit weird as fuck, but it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said before, somebody ass going to fucking jail. Like I said before, is it a setup? It looked like a setup to me because unless a nigga just crazy, you know what I mean, or mentally ill, and I pray for you, mentally ill, I get it. But to chop a motherfucking kid body up, put it in my own fucking car and drive it up the fucking street sound retarded, bro. Crazy. I'm not using the wrong words right now because this shit sound crazy. But to do that sound crazy, bro. It sound crazy, bro. I'm going to unalive some motherfucking body and put on my own shit. And then drive a bitch up the street to get towed so I can go to jail. To me, this shit sound crazy. But I let y'all be the judge of this shit. It just sounds crazy, like it is a fucking setup. Because why the fuck? Unless he a little mental, then I would understand it. But if this man ain't mental when he did that shit, you know what I mean? He got to be mental if he did that shit. But if it come back when I'm saying that somebody set him up, I release him. I'm more 90% set up and 80% feeling like 90% I feel like it's a setup. 80% I feel like maybe he was mentally ill or something. I mean, because I'm thinking 15 dating a 10-year-old, that's mental illness to me. Like it's something wrong with your mind when you do some crazy shit like that. Cause I'm in high school, nigga, and I got all, they say they homeschool the dude, but that still don't excuse that type of shit. The age down like that is weird as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think, G. That shit crazy as hell, bro. I done got long-winded with that shit, man. But somebody give me some conclusion on this shit, because I'm confused as fuck out this bitch. I want to know, is everybody putting out information? And what I mean by that, was he dating the 20-year-old Celeste, and he never even knew the other Celeste? Or what the fuck? I'm like, is it real or is this shit fake? Or was he always talking to the 20-year-old Celeste and people trying to put the little baby Celeste on him? And does all of them got this tattoo far as the 20-year-old Celeste and the baby Celeste? Somebody tell me some shit. I can't understand what the fuck going on here, man. This shit is weird as fuck, man. I feel like that movie Caught Up. Remember that movie Caught Up? When the dude got down, had a baby mama that looked just like the voodoo lady and shit. And they put his baby mama in the bed beside him, trying to act like it was her and shit. And the whole time she was still alive. The voodoo lady was still alive, but they unalived his baby mama that looked just like the voodoo lady and shit. Man, that shit crazy. And I think the way he figured out that that was his baby mama or some shit because of the tattoo or something she had on her, man. Like this shit, that Hollywood, I'm staying the fuck away from that Hollywood shit. This shit is spooky out this bitch, man. That shit is spooky. Sound like some old O.J. Simpson type shit going on out this bitch, man. This shit spookier than a motherfucker, man. But I'm out, G.